Hi everyone, and welcome back to Firefly. Today is season 1, episode 8, 7, no, 6, no, not 6. What episode is it? 7, I was right, okay, 7. It's confusing because I'm watching, Firefly, but then I'm editing earlier Firefly, so I'm confused. I've been having a great day. I'm super excited to see more, especially with last episode. We got to see a little bit of bonding with Inara and Mao. And I love how it turned out, and I'm really excited to see what happens next. We're I think in next episode, we're going to be halfway through, which is cool and not, because then it's going to be over, and I'm kind of sad about it. But yeah. I'm having so much fun this series. I hope you guys are too. And let's just get on with the reaction. It's a really short one. But if you... if you enjoyed the reaction, don't feel free to leave a like. Comment what you thought below, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you guys now. You can check out my Patreon as well for full uncut reaction. My brain is not here. It's too late at night.
Because it's not.
Is it bonding time?
I use swear words like anybody else.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
Really? I never heard you.
Or maybe
so
in
what is it,
Mandarin.
Angel, this cussing after I go to bed, or
I swear when it's appropriate.
Simon, the whole point of swearing is that it ain't appropriate. Hey there, Nara. Heading off for some glamorous romance?
Let's hope so. See you two tomorrow. Don't let Mal get you into too much trouble while I'm gone.
What happened in here?
Need to find some tape.
So you had to tear my infirmary apart?
Apparently.
My God.
Does not give
You're
a
like
fuck.
a trained ape without the training.
Jayne, I told you we're setting down at the Canton factory settlement on Higgins Moon.
Yep, that you did.
Canton don't allow guns in their town.
Yes, sir. That's why I ain't strapping one to my hip.
No, that's why you ain't strapping one anywhere.
Oh, listen.
Okay, Nara, we're atmospheric. You are good to go.
Thanks, Wash. Disengaging in 3, 2, 1.
Bye-bye. So that's a code for we'll not see her for the rest of the episode. That looks gross. I would not want to swim in that. I hope you don't go swim in that. Why is he wearing a suit?
Have fun.
So this is a place where they make mud.
Why?
Play, really. You'd be surprised how many things it ends up in. Serenity's got more than a few ceramic parts in her.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Captain, don't you think Simon should come with us?
What?
Go on, boy. See the sights. I can watch over your sister, I believe.
Posing as buyers. Ain't one of us loses apart more than the
The
good
look of
doctor.
judgment.
I mean, the pretty fits. Soft hands, definitely a moneyed individual. All rich and lily white, pasty all over.
All right. Fine. I'll go. Just stop describing me.
You're the boss. Boss.
He's the boss now.
That was a
Keeps getting better and better.
that was a joke, dude. Why are you dressed like you're going on the swim? Please don't go on the weird mook. I didn't understand what they were doing. Yes, he looks pretty, but he's not a very good liar. From what we've seen so far, he's lied sometimes, but usually it's,
To buy some mud.
Well then, come to the right place.
ew. Don't tell
Plus,
him.
we can handle any volume here. We have over 2,000 workers, mostly indentured. We pay them next to nothing. That way we can pass the savings directly onto you, the customer.
That, there was no words in that where I would be convinced.
Excellent. That's because as I
Also, why is mud a big thing? I probably missed something. It's not good.
Excuse
The-
me, boss. I'm sure the foreman has some things need attending. Why don't we wander a bit, take a look at the operation, then you can figure on whether we get an account here.
Yes. 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 We'll We'll wander a bit.
Fair enough. Come and
Oh my
see me
God.
when you're through.
All right. Let's head to Worker Town, find our man Kessler, get this job done.
I love that he's putting. People keep. I mean, they said like it stinks, and he's putting goggles and something over his mouth. Explain that to me.
You really think you need that get up? No one's gonna remember you.
I think it's possible they might.
To be fair, it doesn't look like him. If I had seen his statue, I'd be like, whose character it is? Like, I don't know. Maybe Jayne, but... What did you do?
Son of a bitch.
Here's the swearing! Did they say what he did here?
Tell me how come there's a statue of you here and looking at me like
Okay,
I
so
owe him something?
we're not supposed to know.
Wishing I could, Captain.
No, seriously. Jayne, you want to tell me?
No, I got no rotten idea. I was here a few years back, like I said. Pulled a second story and stole a lot of scratch from the magistrate up on the hill. But things went way south. I had to hightail it. They don't put you on a pedestal in town square for that.
Yeah, except I'm looking at some fair compelling evidence says they do.
This must be what going mad feels like.
I think they captured him, though. You know, captured his essence.
Sort of.
This here's a spectacle might warrant a moment's consideration.
Everywhere I go, his eyes keep following me.
Come on, Gorilla. We got a job. Let's go do it. Get the hell out of here.
They're mystified by it.
I crossed the magistrate of this company town. Understand? He ain't exactly a forgiving sort of guy.
Oh no, we're gonna see her.
Higgins, I presume.
What?
File was broken. Contradictions, false logistics. Doesn't make sense.
No, you can't.
So we'll integrate non-progressional evolution theory with God's creation of Eden. 11 inherent metaphoric parallels already there. 11. Important
Sorry,
number,
dude.
prime number. 1 goes into the house of 11 times, but always comes out 1.
Just
Noah's Ark is a problem.
Really? Makes sense. It's about believing in something. And letting that belief be real enough to change your life. It's about faith. You don't fix faith, River. It fixes you.
I mean, she shouldn't have done that, but
You hang on to those then.
I mean, honestly, I would just let her go. It's like, I'm sure he can. I mean, unless this one was precious to him, doesn't seem like it, but we never know.
Can't be a statue of me. No.
Kept them from starving and knocked them out at night so they wouldn't be inclined to insurrection.
Wow, Simon, that was so historical.
Now, what's a gussied up fellow like you doing in a place like this?
Very good question.
Shake your head, boy. Your eyes are stuck. Get.
He recognized him, that's for sure. You should wear your mouth mask.
You wouldn't be looking for Kessler.
Just having a brew.
Kind where they hacked off his hands and feet with a machete, rolled him into the bog.
With the machete?
Listen, my client off world is waiting for his delivery. If the goods are gone,
Not to worry. Your man's merchandise is here, safe in Kessler's hiding place. We just got to figure out how to get it across town without being seen by the foreman and his prods. I advise we all just lay low for a moment.
Well, that's gonna be a little bit hard. Why can't you send him back to the ship?
Here's your tomato.
The man they call Jayne. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call Jayne.
What the fuck is this?
Our Jayne saw the mutters' backs breaking, mutters lament.
I am 100% sure that is not what happened.
You got any light you'd like to shed on this development?
Stole everything Boss Higgins had.
No, Mel?
No, this must be what going mad feels like.
Going mad 2 times in a day.
Now here is what separates.
Go rent that cash rent. I stole that money from Higgins like the song says. Lifted me one of his hovercraft. I got tagged by anti-aircraft. Started losing altitude. Had to dump them strong boxes. Stay airborne.
So it's a misunderstanding?
60,000. Untraceable. And I drop it right square in the middle of Mud Farmer Central.
We gotta go to the crappy town where I'm a hero.
So his aircraft was like too heavy, so he had to dump some things to escape, and he dumped money, and they thought he was giving it back to them like a fucking Robin Hood. That makes a lot more sense. Because Jayne would never just be like, yeah, take the money, you know?
Sorry.
What's that? River, come back!
Preacher, what the hell did you sick? Whoa.
Now they're off the subject to me. Shouldn't we be getting the hell out of here?
I'd say that's a reasonable request given the circumstances.
Rotten mutters.
Maybe look down, put your goggles in the mouth. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be on the mouth, but that's where it was. Fuck. I should have guessed. Oh my god. Oh my god. It ain't gonna be pretty. I'm just checking. It's been 60 minutes. There's 30 minutes left. What could possibly go wrong? Worse? Wrong? But wrong. And you tore off your hat?
Give me some milk.
Wow. I am very bad with secondhand embarrassment. It has not happened often with this series. If you have watched my Good Omens series, you know very well what I'm talking about. Okay.
Don't you understand? He's come back! It's Jayne!
Hero of Canton won't be drinking that Shung Man, yeah? He drinks the best whiskey in the house!
He's gonna let fame get to him. It's...
What's going on? This how people lay low where you're from?
Not generally, no.
Listen, friend, I came here to make sure a deal went down south.
Hello, Fess.
Oh.
Mr. Higgins, this shuttle is a place of union. I'm sure you can appreciate
What is
it.
this? I brought you here to bed, my son, not throw him a tea party.
Sir, a companion greeting ceremony is a ritual with centuries of
My
tradition.
son is 26 years old, and he ain't yet a man. 26.
He's like a fucking
Since
man.
he can't find a willing
Mr.
woman
Higgins,
himself.
you're not allowed here.
What?
As
I kind of was... Because I'm kind of happy that she's not having... I mean, it's her job. She chooses who she has relationships with. Like... But I'm kind of happier that it's the son rather than the guy. It's like, you know... Only people I own can call me whatever. And then they're gonna be like, you're the hero of our town, save us.
You know, I've saved lives. Dozens. Maybe hundreds. I reattached a girl's leg. Her whole leg. She named her hamster after me. I got a hamster.
What did you just say?
I want them to get together, but if he's drunk, then I'm like, I'm not sure.
That you're pretty. Even when you're covered in engine grease, you're... No, it's especially when you're covered in engine grease.
It's time to get out of this nut house. We got some planning to work out.
Now, Captain.
You're interrupting a lovely moment.
Well, Jayne's certainly feeling better about life, but no, really, we got...
things are going.
Please, why don't you come on out?
No, can't. Too much hair.
Is that it? Hell yes, preacher. If I didn't have stuff to get done, I'd be in there with her.
It's the rules of my order. Like the book, it symbolizes...
River, honey, he's putting the hair away now.
Doesn't matter. We'll still be there. Waiting.
Waiting?
Distraction to get the stolen goods out from under the foreman and his crew of prods.
You're really gonna have to start again. Jayne's a what?
He has a statue.
This whole thing, it is embarrassing.
It's... I get why he would think that.
My father's right again, I guess. And to have to bring you here.
Your father isn't right, Fess. It's not embarrassing to be a virgin. It's simply one state of being. As far as bringing me here, companions, the more you accept that, the stronger you'll become.
So the magistrate, he let you folks keep all that cash?
He did. And it pained him, and that's for dead sure. When he found out, he sent his prods in to take it back from us, but the workers resisted.
Fought the law, huh?
If the mutters are together on a thing, there's too many of us to be put down. So in the end, I can't believe you're back.
How could I stay away?
Oh my god. He's gonna regret this in the morning.
My son's out there. I pray to God losing his cherry.
There's a problem in Workertown, sir. Jayne Cobb's come back.
I'm sorry, but this is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. It's just... to hear Jayne being spoken to as a threat because he's a good fighter, sure. Because he's a hero and helped the poor. It's a very different scenario. I would not have believed you if you said that to me yesterday. Like, did you like read fan fictions or something? I don't know. Oh no, they're chained here.
I believe these were your personal effects.
Or is it? I'm confused. Maybe people that are in debt are here.
You keep me in that box 4 years. You give me a loaded gun. You got the urge to use it, no doubt. But I'm not the one who brought you in on that robbery. I'm not the one who partnered up with you and then turned on you when his plan went south. How high up was that shuttle when he pushed you out?
Knockout. Nice.
Hey, Captain.
Well, I,
There's so many cobwebs. I don't know how you slept on that.
there was,
I mean, they're still closed.
some
Of course,
drinking,
nothing happened.
But, no, we certainly didn't. No, I would never. Not with Kaylee.
Strawberry's gone way
Wait,
past long enough.
his mouth didn't move.
All right, well, you go on.
There was. Jim needs to come with us. He's got a little appearance to make.
He does?
His mouth didn't even move. What the fuck?
That's right. Strawberry's gone way past long enough.
All right, well, you go on now. I got me important hero type stuff to do.
Well, the bonding time turned out to be...
I'm going with you.
I don't think so. No, maybe you ought to stay here. It's about the time for a civilized person to have his breakfast.
I just thought I'd feel
Different?
different after. Aren't I supposed to be a man now?
A man is just a boy who's old enough to ask that question.
Normally I would say yes, but you know, you hear 12 years when you were, you know, when you teach a little bit. I don't teach kids that old, but you know, when they're 7, I'm like, I'm so big, you're a big boy. No, I'm a big man. I know it was meant. I know that's not what I meant, but I just thought back to the kid and thought it was funny.
You do that yourself.
Go! Let's go, pep talk!
So, that's where the little Jayne celebration we got planned comes in. Should give us enough time to get the goods back in Serenity.
I don't know. You think we should be using my fame to hoodwink folks?
That's
Better laugh when you say that.
No,
Yeah.
really, Mel, I mean.
Fans are waiting.
I mean, it's a great distraction. I don't know what they would have actually done. They drove like 5 seconds, but oh well. Bamboo tree.
Do you really think we can get this stuff across town without being noticed?
Gotta find it first.
He stole a ton of money from my dad and gave it to the poor, my father's workers. He's become kind of a folk hero in Canton.
Go on.
Well, he's back. Apparently he landed here yesterday.
Yesterday.
She's like, fuck me.
I know this man. He
She
just
thinks
has
it's
this
Mal!
feeling.
Oh my god, no! Girl, it's
You
not!
can never just let things go.
It's not. Oh la la.
Actually, no. Jayne?
Jayne? Jayne Cobb? You're talking about Jayne Cobb?
Yes, Jayne Cobb, the hero of Canton. The only person I ever saw who stood up to my father. My dad had him traced back to his ship. He had port control, put a landlock on it. Jayne will get back and find out that he's grounded. I sort of hate the idea of his getting caught.
Yes, that would be bad.
Her reaction.
Could I just get the
Ah, damn.
Sir, look at me, you panty-waist idiot!
Welp.
I just spent the last 4 years steaming in a hot box and you're sirring me?
That's some projecting right there.
Folks say you're part of Jayne's team. So...
Well, the guy will draw out a gun, so.
Come on, sir. Let's just get in there.
Magistrate says no. We hold position. Understand me?
I don't think he does. At least that part went smoothly.
Pack down the cargo. Wash. You heat up Serenity. We'll clean this mess inside half an hour. Already there. Let's go get our wayward babes.
Well, I want to thank y'all for being here and thinking so much of me. As far as I see it, you people have been given the shortest end of the stick ever been offered a human soul in this crap hill-verse. But you took that end. And you... Well, you took it.
Thought I'd make you watch while I butcher me one of your boys.
You ain't one of mine. Where you been hiding? You gone got yourself looking mighty hideous.
Yeah. Well, Jayne gets his.
Time to run, my dude.
Kaylee?
Yep.
What's this about a hero of Canton?
Now why don't you just let old Stitch speak his piece?
Go on then.
Whole lot of money in a magistrate's safe, weren't there, Jayne? Got away clean, too. But then our plane took a hit and we're going down. We dumped the fuel reserve, dumped the life support, hell, we even dumped the seats. For 6 months we run together, he turned me out before I could scream.
You done the same.
You protect the man you're with. You watch his back. Everybody knows that. Hell.
He's right.
You gonna talk me to death, buddy? Is that the plan?
This is the plan.
Dude, what? He just said he's a bitch and you were just like, yeet. Ah, well, that's that. I mean, just stick the knife further in. He gonna die, man.
What'd you do that for? What's wrong with you? Did you hear a word he said? All of you! You think there's someone just gonna drop money on you? Money they can use? Well, there ain't people like that. There's just people like me.
If we could see some character development, I would love that. Come on, behead the statue. Oh. At least he mostly got away with it. Seriously, if he has some character development because of this. I mean, slow character development, of course. But, you know, that would be cool.
Boss, is there a problem?
Well, that was suspicious.
We're fine.
You did that.
You did what?
I sent an override to port control. Lifted the landlock on Serenity.
Wipe that
Oh.
off your head. How dare you defy me?
You wanted to make a man out of me, Dad. I guess it worked.
Try not to hit him. Don't you dare hit him.
Just keep walking, preacher man.
You gotta be steely. Can't be letting men stomp on you so much.
It wasn't exactly a plan.
Me? Weak. You couldn't beat him back? Or would that not be appropriate?
You're never letting go of that, are you?
Well, you confound me some is all. What's so damn important about being proper? It don't mean nothing out here in the black.
It means more out here.
What do you mean?
It's all I have. I mean, my way of being polite, or however it's the only way I have of showing you that I like you. Of showing respect.
So when we made love last night...
When we what?
You really are such an easy mark.
No.
Don't make no sense.
That someone would.
What? Why the hell did that mother have to go and do that for him, Hal? Jumping in front of that shotgun blast. I don't know why that eats at me so.
It's my estimation that every man ever got a statue made of him was one kind of sumbitch or another.
That's fair.
Ain't about you, Jayne. It's about what they need.
Yeah, they needed a hero, so they got it. They didn't really want to wonder. Well, that was a cool episode. I think I liked that a lot. I really like Jayne's character arc. No, it's not straight. There we go. Oh well. It was really nice to see his character arc a little bit, because he has not really changed in this season much from what, I mean, it's only episodes 7. It's only episode 7, but still, you kind of like, we've had a bit about Simon, we had a lot about Mal, obviously, we had a lot about Inora, but not really about Jayne. He hasn't really changed much. So I think that's really cool. I think the fact that we got to delve into his character, and I think that was one of the, because Jayne, from when we see him before, wants money and power. That's about it. Like, he respects Mal, so that's why he doesn't try to take over, but that's kind of the only thing. And like, when he was trying to steal Simon's money, so I think all he has in his mind, of course I don't know everything about him, but from what I've seen, is money and power. And of course he cares about the crew, but like in a detached kind of way. Like he cares about them and he's gonna be there for them most of the time, but he was like, yeah, let's just leave Simon and River, and like Kaylee not Kaylee, but like, he's more ready to get away from them if it means that he can get more money, power, So to have so many people believe in him, and of course that's based on a lie, and someone jump in front of a bullet thingy for him is really, it's a moment, because it's like, especially the kid, maybe he hadn't processed it or anything, but he did technically learn that was like, no, it was an act. It was an act. Not an act, but it was an accident. He didn't mean to do that. Didn't do that for you guys. And he was like, he tried to, he backstabbed his own partner, which is the fucking bitch move. But he still did that. He still wanted to go for him. And he's like, why he's so confused and so upset, because he bonded with him. And he's like, he doesn't understand why he would do that. And it's like, because and what Mal said is like, they don't really care. Some people don't really care. No, it's gonna be this way. If they needed someone to believe in, and I think that relates a lot to religion. It relates a lot also to Shepard and River's thing, where it's like, I think that just makes a lot more sense. But like, he was like, faith, you don't fix it. It fixes you. It's something to believe in, and something that's why humans invented religion. That's why, because especially, I would say examples back then, because religion stems from, most religion are really old. But they didn't know how the world worked. They didn't know what happened after death. I mean, we still don't know, don't get me wrong. But like, so they tried to comfort themselves and have something to believe in, especially with their life beings. I mean, of course, I was about to say, with their lives being so shitty with most of the people, because I say that because a lot of times in religion, it's a savior, right? It's like, with Christianism, it's okay. So I'm saying that, but I don't know much about any religion, so feel free to correct me in the comments, because I don't know. I know from like a little bit of school when we learned about each religion, but it's been a long time. And I think with Muslims, Islam, I think it's Muhammad that's the like prophet that would like he heard the true word of God, and he saves. So a lot of theme in religion is that there's a savior. Someone is going to come save humanity, right? So because people, and I think that, of course, not every religion, I don't think, like, especially the example that comes to mind is Buddhism, where it's kind of like the opposite, that you say yourself. But it's a lot of, people need something to believe in, and especially then when you don't know anything, when most people aren't educated, when most people, like, and even when you're educated, it's based on religion, so you have to have something to believe in, something to find purpose in. It's like, my life is so shitty, why would I want to be good? Why would I want to be no? Of course, not everyone. Just saying an example of, like, I don't know. So they're like, you have something to believe in. You have, like, oh, if I do good things, I'm going to go to heaven one day, or something along those lines. Or even just being like, I have a purpose being here, and on my purpose on earth is given to me by God. So it gives you a sense of purpose. It gives you something to shape your life around. So that's kind of what they did with Jayne, is that maybe they cared, but they didn't question much. It's just like, there's someone that's helping us, that saved us a lot of hard work. He gave us so much money. He must have been blah blah blah. And the way the guy jumped in front of him, I think he heard it, but he was like, I don't care. He's my savior. He helped me so much. He did a lot of things for me. And he jumped in front of him, and that's a lot of. And I love the scene with my stomach. The shepherd and River, where he was just like, you can't fix religion. You can't fix faith. You can't fix faith, because it's something that helps you fix yourself. It's something that helps you. I mean, okay, not every religion, there's a lot of examples where religion is bad, but in this context where it's like, we have someone to believe in, so that we can feel like we're having a better life, religion is good on that shit. And people were talking about it in the comments of Firefly 4. Pick it. Yeah, it's 4. No, not 4. 5, because 6 isn't posted yet. But that, like, example, someone said, religion in itself, it's a product of human. What the fuck would you? C'est quoi qu'il a dit, man? Something along the lines of, like, it's when religion is bad, it's because of the humans, not because of religion itself, which I kind of agree with, but at the same time, some things in religion, in every religion, is kind of like, girl, because it was written so long ago, and so some of these things were like, stoning people for eating fish on a Sunday or something. Of course, I'm mixing a lot of stuff, but you get the idea. So, but it can be good, it gives people faith, it gives them a sense of purpose, an idea. So the fact that Jayne is a very selfish person, so he's of course never really experienced that, having people just blindly believe in him and willing to sacrifice their life and who they are for him. And I would love for some things to change with that. The kind of character I'd be like, oops. Because it's like, you believe in me. You believe in the shitty me that's not even a hero. And he knew, and he jumped in front of me to, like, stop the cannon, right? The gun and stuff. So I think it's really cool that he did that. And that he's just, like, so, not in awe, but he's so, and when he, like, toppled off the statue, it's just like, he sacrificed his life for fuck all, because to him it's like, I've lied to him, and what he believes in is false, and it's not right for him to die like that, and like, why did he die for me? Because he's such a selfish and kind of shitty person that, you know, you wouldn't usually try to sacrifice yourself for Jayne. I mean, he like betrayed his own partner. If it was another movie and he was not a protagonist, we would hate this guy. We would hate this guy. But we know him, so we don't. But I would love to see some character development, some kind of like, of course slow, but like a little bit of change, and maybe the way he interacts with the people they meet. I would love to see that. So I think I really like this episode. It got you thinking about a lot of stuff, you know? So yeah. No, I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. So yeah. Okay, look at the extras. I'll put this on because else it'll be blurry. Today we have a spotlight on Sean Mahal. Oh, so yeah, Simon. I would love to see them together, and I really like his line of like, that's the only thing I have, like, my politeness and my stiffness is my way of showing I care. Oh my god. He's known for his portrayal of Simon Tam in the science fiction television series Firefly and follow-up movie Serenity. Maher was also cast as a chief resident in a hospital on the new series Halley's Comet. He appeared in the 2005 Lifetime Network movie The Diary from Clausen's Spire as Michelle Trachtenberg's new love interest. He also appeared as a Brian Piccolo in the 2001 remake of Brian's Songs. In 2006, he appeared in the television movie Wedding Wars. After taking a brief break from acting, Maher came back to TV in 2009 as a guest star in Lifetime Television's pilot episode of Drop Dead Diva, followed by 2010 guest appearances in the second season of The Mentalist, the first season of Human Target, and the second season of Warehouse 13. In 2001, Maher landed a role in the television series The Playboy Club. He played Sean, a closeted gay man who is in a sham marriage with a closeted lesbian Playboy bunny. That was okay. He appeared. I mixed the two sentences, so that would just look like a fever dream. Playboy bunny. He appeared in 8 episodes in 2001 and 2012 in another series, Make It or Break It, as the character Marcus. He played the villainous Don John in Joss Whedon's 2012 adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing. In 2014, Maher started as... He was Dick! A direct-to-video animated film. He played Dick Grayson? Oh, haven't seen that. I quietly love DC in the fact that I've seen some movies and I don't know anything about the comics, so I quietly like it. But yeah. But I don't know much about it, so hence the quietly. Jaynestown. 9 out of 10. Honestly, go dude. Go dude. Oh yeah, when he used that son of a bitch when he found the statue, I think that was hilarious. So, wash after his first taste of mother's milk. What is this garbage? Leads response to ballad in honor of him. Jesus, his mother. Here Canton won't be drinking that panda urine. He drinks that best whiskey of the house. Motherless goat of all motherless ghosts. Wow. They don't like goats. They don't like ghosts. Ghosts. When you say too fast, you become ghosts. Goats, do you have something to say to me? The mud left on Simon's shoulder by the... fucking knew it! I was like, there's gonna be a scene somewhere where it disappears. But I was like, but he took it off. Dang it. The foreman slapping his back disappeared soon after, despite his having had no opportunity to change or clean his jacket. When Stitch points to the pump shotgun in Mal's face, it's already cocked, but it makes another cocking noise, raising it up with one hand. He was just like, click, fuck, the child-proof. Simon's cup jumps away from his mouth while he's drinking with Kaylee. That's an editing mistake, his moving the cup from his mouth was cut in editing. After Jayne does his speech and his audience clap, those standing behind the other crew members are miming clapping very poorly, as there is dialogue, presumably that this is to get a clean audio track. The guy is strumming the guitar in a manner not consistent with the music style. Adam Baldwin admitted to swiping the Jayne statue's head as a souvenir after filming the episode. Later on, additional shots were needed for the episode, and the crack where the head was broken off and then reattached is visible. I love that. It's a song sung about Jayne borrows a lot from the Ballad of Jesse James. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know what that is. But that's so cool. I think this was a really fun episode. I really loved the themes of it, and the comedy I think was top tier. So I thought it was a really great one. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment below, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. And check out my Patreon.